She said that Georgia has a law. If an event gets canceled, the person who bought the tickets, if they request a refund for that event, they have to get the refund by law. So, hey guys. This video is going to act as an update video to my last video that I made about Stubhub. So if you didn't watch my Stubhub video, I think you should go watch that first before you watch this video. But I just wanted to update on new events that have occurred as of the last 12 hours, basically. And so just to like recap, basically I bought tickets for a WWE event that was supposed to take place on March 30th. The event has been marked as canceled on the State Farm Arena website in Atlanta, Georgia. I purchased about $900 worth of tickets via Stubhub for this event that got canceled. I've reached out to Stubhub 3 times, 2 times by chat, 1 time by phone. And I was told all 3 times the event has not been listed as canceled. The event has been marked as postponed, which means that they don't have to give a refund because according to their old policy, when the event is postponed, they basically wait to hear news of a rescheduling and then your tickets are good for the next event. So I'm confused where it says that the event has been postponed because on Ticketmaster and State Farm Arena, it says the event has been canceled. WWE is currently wrestling without an audience, and that means that nobody has been attending any matches. And I don't see where Stubhub is getting postponed, you know, when places are saying the event is actually canceled. It's marked as canceled. I reported Stubhub to the Better Business Bureau, which doesn't really do anything. It just kind of adds, you know, ratings to their company and makes them look bad as a company, but it doesn't really do anything with regards to getting a refund. And then I went to PayPal, you know, to try to get a claim started. And so I did. And earlier in the evening, I got to work and got an email from PayPal saying that my claim has been denied. PayPal is stating that the item that I paid for, I did receive it. PayPal doesn't understand that the item that was purchased were tickets. Yeah, I got the tickets. Yeah, I printed the tickets. You know, the item was received, but the item could not be utilized because the event is canceled. And Stubhub's not really available for support at this hour, at this hour. And they, you know, when you call them, their recording says, if you're complaining about an event basically being canceled, you need to refer to our policy, which they changed recently. The original policy stated that if your event was marked as canceled, they would give you a refund or an option of $120 or 120% coupon for your purchase. And they sent out an email about 2 days ago saying that they would only honor a coupon now. They're not giving out any more refund. So I tried to go directly through my bank. So PayPal is connected to my Navy Federal account. I called Navy Federal Customer Service. Navy Federal Customer Service is saying that I can't mark this as like a fraudulent event or I can't request a refund for this because it was an authorized ACH transaction. So she said at this time, like, Navy Federal is not able to do anything. And Stubhub is refusing to acknowledge my event as being canceled. I know that there are other people in the world that are going through the same exact thing. I don't know what everybody else is doing. I kind of hope to have some dialogue with other buyers, you know, moving forward to figure out what the next steps are. Like if we need to do some type of a group lawsuit together to sue PayPal for not honoring an initial policy and not honoring an initial contract and trying to mark every event as postponed that they don't want to pay for. And so I'm just like not letting this go because I feel like Stubhub is getting ready to get away with so much money that they took from all of us. Ticketmaster was prepared. Ticketmaster has agreed to give refunds in the next 30 days, which I'm going to wait to see if that actually happens. And if it doesn't, I will be doing an update on that. Who are you waiting to get more information from? WWE is literally going live with no audience. Like State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia is literally posting on their website that the event is canceled. It is not postponed. It is not being rescheduled. Nothing is being rescheduled. I tried to log into my Stubhub account yesterday and it was saying that my password and my email address didn't go together. It wasn't recognized. So I sent a request for a password reset. Never got it in my email. I don't know if anybody else has had this problem with Stubhub trying to reset their password, but Stubhub, they're not sending the email so you can reset. So I don't know, that seemed a little flaky to me. The timing just seems really suspicious. I don't know what my next step should be, but I feel like in the future, we're all going to get a notice saying, like, have you been affected by the COVID-19 StubHub crisis? Did you not receive compensation? You're probably entitled. Like, we're probably all going to get some kind of a lawsuit notice because someone's going to start one. Like, StubHub is going to lose a lot of business, I feel like. I mean, if you choose to continue to do business with StubHub after they didn't honor their policy, after they changed their policy in the middle of a crisis situation, like, if you choose to use StubHub in the future, you're nuts. Like, it's just, it's so confusing. I just don't get what the big deal is. Like, you have our money, just give it back to us. I'm thankful to still be able to work. I'm super thankful that my job is essential. Like, I'm thankful, and you know, I know there's a lot of people who are out of work. And that's the part that bothers me the most too, because there are so many people that are out of work that spent money on these tickets that are probably relieved that the event was canceled and probably relieved that they're probably going to get a refund. And now they're being told that they're not going to get one. And it's just like, that's not right. I don't know. If you guys are watching this video, like, if you can just like leave a comment telling me like what my next step should be, maybe something I haven't thought of to try. My sister suggested that I contact StubHub to have them email me a copy of what they're looking at that shows the event is postponed and not canceled. So that's the only next step that I can think of to take besides moving forward with any kind of a lawsuit. Anyway, just let me know like what you guys are doing and like what the next steps should be. So I have a mini update about the StubHub situation. I just got on the phone with a staff person. It's 10 in the morning. I tried to call someone about 5 hours ago. No one was available. So I finally got someone on the phone. He says that the event has been marked as canceled, but they're just waiting for StubHub to actually check the cancellation box so that the mass email can go out. He says that he is aware that WWE has been performing without an audience. He said that he saw a clip of it and it was really weird. And so he said it's clear that the event is canceled and we're just waiting on StubHub to say He says that the communication wasn't appropriate because everyone's saying the word postpone when we're actually just waiting on StubHub to say the event is canceled. And so basically what the agents prior to him should have said was, we're waiting to click this button saying that the event is canceled. So he says that the policy did change to where no one is receiving refunds, but because I called prior to the policy change, I've been trying to reach out to them since the 18th. He's completely aware of my PayPal communication. He's completely aware of my Better Business Bureau communication, which I thought that was private, but that's obviously not a private thing. But he knows that I reported them. And he says that he understands why, because people weren't communicating with me as much as I needed them to communicate with me about, because it's a lot of money. And he says that he added a note that says that I should receive a refund because I've been communicating with them and waiting for this to occur way before the new policy even went out. And so he says that this should be honored. He put that in a note. I took down his name. I took down the date of our conversation. So I'm going to trust that this is accurate. He said that once I receive the email, that I should call back for the refund. He said there's no one to escalate the issue to today, because I asked him if we could just go ahead and try to do this right now, because I didn't want to hang up with him, because he's the only person that I spoke to at StubHub that actually understands what I'm trying to say, and I actually felt heard. Hopefully his word is solid and I will be able to get a refund. And I don't care when the refund comes, I just need to know that it's coming. So today is April 4th. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning right now. I just wanted to update. So yesterday morning, I got 2 emails from Ticketmaster. One was a refund and one was just telling me basically about the refund. And so Ticketmaster has refunded me my money for the event that got canceled. I'm still waiting to hear back from StubHub. StubHub, like I told you the other day, acknowledged that the event was canceled, and he said that basically we're just waiting on the email saying officially that StubHub is announcing that the event is canceled. I don't see why it's taking them so long, but so I'll let you know when that money comes in, and if it doesn't, then we're gonna have to take other steps. The last conversation that I had with StubHub was on 4/2, and I was told on 4/2 that StubHub has announced that the event has been canceled, that I had to wait for an official cancellation letter from StubHub before I could do anything. So yesterday was the 8th of April. I called in just to see what was going on. I spoke to another lady, I believe her name was Ashley, in customer service. She said that she could see the notes from the last conversation, and Ashley told me something that no one else at StubHub has told me, and I don't know if this was like a secret or what it was at StubHub, but she said that because my event was in the state of Georgia, she said that Georgia has a law where if an event gets canceled, the person who bought the tickets, if they request a refund for that event, they have to get the refund by law. So their whole policy about, you know, giving people credits and all that stuff does not apply to anyone who had an event in the state of Georgia. She said that there's a list of different states that have the same law, but she said Georgia has this law. So she said that if you're requesting a refund for this event, you will get a refund after the official email comes out saying that the event was canceled. It's 2020. Like, your system should be like automatic. Like, why is your system manual that it requires so much staff to work to click buttons to say something is canceled? Like, your system should be able to read when something is canceled and automatically update itself. So I feel like the StubHub situation has been going on way longer than it needs to go on, and StubHub is like really dragging out this refund situation. I called on the 23rd of April, and I was told that this person was going to push my refund for $900 through, and he sent me an email. About a week before the 23rd of April, I got an email saying that I was going to get the 120% credit. I got an email saying that I was getting a coupon. The coupon was being applied to my account. Meanwhile, my account was just reinstated. I got an email saying that my account was reinstated because what happened when I reported them to PayPal and the Better Business Bureau, they canceled my account or put it like on a hold or a block where I couldn't log in. So yesterday I spoke to someone on the 7th, and he told me that he can see in his system that I'm still due for a refund, basically, but he can't tell me when the refund is going to be processed. So he's thinking it's going to be like 2 or 3 months before a refund even hits my account, literally. So I don't understand why StubHub can't just push a button and basically refund my money. There is a fire. Can't see it. Did you see the smoke? Someone's trailer is on fire down there. So I literally just showed you guys that fire, and I definitely wasn't paying attention. I drive home like on autopilot sometimes. Anyway, figure it out, StubHub. I don't know when they're gonna give me a refund. I will come back and update again once the refund has